Fellow Sierra Leoneans, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This na Jesmed for the Mami Suma. I take this opportunity for extend Happy New Year to all. I know say today being a day way for celebrate. A fine for let all man get enough food for eat, enough drinks for drink, a good side for sleep, and able for celebrate the passing of one more year and tell God thank you for the new year. This now they happen at plenty side and around the world. But I also know say plenty of brothers and sisters them, according to recent statistics, over 64 to 65% of Sierra Leoneans them, they below the poverty line, not able to afford the 3 square meal, not able to afford 10,250 leones a day. I know times are tough. Plenty of una, they worry about to say they get the next meal. Some man they homeless, they go for catch to fumble. Some man are treating they sleep right now. Some man sick. Some man fumble sick. His mama sick. His daddy sick. You not get way for go to hospital. Plenty not even get clinic near them, let alone hospital. They want their way able for go to hospital. You know, able afford the cost for the medication. Some man not even get pure water for drink. 30 days for over 60 years. You go to cities them across alone, from Freetown, one of the capital city, to Bo, Sweet Bo, one of the second capital city, to other parts them of the country. They not get pipe-borne water. Water not they run through the pipe can I use and able for winning. 30 days for over 60 years. Some man done school. And papa and mama don't manage te, they don't script te, they don't suffer te, they don't put you through school te, they don't know college. Work no day. So mommy don't do market te, don't tranga te, don't direct te, from that market te, don't feed pikin there, don't go pikin there, don't do all kind thing. 30 days for build one house for himself. And when you can look at this salon yaso, we get gold, we get diamond, we get bauxite, we get iron ore, we get marine resources, we get not only natural mineral resources, we also get human capital. You get thousands of talented, brilliant, brave, resourceful Sierra Leoneans them around the world, where they contribute to the building of institutions, where other countries then they pray for getting kind of talent in there around them. Then they run major institutions in federal government, in European Union, in UK and I, in the United States of America, some are judges, some are magistrates. But yet, the system in the country is so terrible and worse off. Then they shut down the doors to those talents. Then they block them. Let them not can create, bring them talent and impact for move the country forward. Because we don't allow the fools them for take over our country. We don't allow people that we not mean well for we and for we people them from village to village for take over we country. I know say when you think about them problem then they will they face as a nation, you go feel hopeless. But this new year, I want to let you know, say, there is hope. The thing don't bad off. But there is hope. Where is this hope coming from? In the midst of this misery, disappointment, heartbreak, we get a number of Sierra Leoneans them we don't decide for take the human task of nation building. We don't decide say enough is enough for allow politicians them for take over with life and take over with country, continue for destroy the future of generations after generation for 60 years under APC and SLPP. For 60 years. So the hope and future of the nation is now rested in the hands of the few of we will refuse for be subjected to the level of full abuse where politicians are not subject to with the lies and deceit. Generation after generation with great-grandpa them, then listen to the lies of APC and SLPP. With great-grandpa and great-granny them, until they uncle, all die poor, then pass the poverty to the next generation. With grandpa themselves listen to the lies and deceit of APC and SLPP for over 60 years. Then die poor, then pass the generation, the poverty to the next generation. Some man daddy and papa don't die, then don't inherit the poverty where APC and SLPP don't pass to them. Some mama and daddy day right now, if you ain't at the picking, where they're not able for prepare you well, no go out, go drag and bring food come, then no they eat, una self no they eat. That is how the poverty don't entrench in the lives of our people in the country. But a few of we come together, decide say we are tired. Tired of the lies, tired of the poverty, tired of the suffering what people in the go through today in the country. We are tired. Sorry about that. Because we are tired of the lies and the deceit. We are tired of the poverty. We are tired of the fact that generation after generation will begin to get means for project and use their talent and grow and be part of the global society. We are tired of the thievery and the deceit of the lies. Look what politicians they do right now. Over the past 3 to 4 years. Sorry. Sometimes I tend to be emotional when things like this. I have to speak to issues like this, so you have to forgive me for a second. This PAOPA government don't come to power. Within the past 2 to 3 years, they don't squander over $3 billion. $3 billion. Some man go ask you how you come up with that figure. Our annual budget, it's over $1 billion every year. Where then they present to parliament, say then go spend for run the country. Multiply that by 3. In addition to that, they don't take loans then we over $412 million within this short period. If you want to add that to the grant we don't receive from around the world on behalf of Sierra Leone, from the World Bank, the IMF, bilateral nations, including United States of America, is over $380 million. So realistically, it's over $3.8 billion. We then go ahead and squander our country. All you see is the massive houses that they build for themselves and their families. They don't turn the entire country. They don't upgrade tribalism and put pantap nepotism. That not only way they allocate the resources of the nation to your tribesmen, you also make sure so you narrow them to your own family. You see man they turn chief minister in border and ambassador. You see man they turn parliamentarian in West na minister of finance. You see man they turn minister of education in sister na so thing. You see president when he get contract for let them bring books then can the country, it is squander the money to his sister. Whilst we people in a Kailaun, they are sleeping with hunger. We people in a Bunt, Pujehun, Cambia, Potloko, Kono, Freetown, beginning they sleep in the street. Youth man and no get job. God. I make another leg for send video out. Then tear is heart-rending. You know, some of una they go out and they jump for them politicians there. Una not even know the way they destroy una future. $3.8 billion. What have they done with that money for heaven's sake? Water, not in the country. Electricity, only 10% of the nation get access to electricity. No water, no pipe-borne water. Education is terrible. You see the last result when you compare with West Africa. That's the kind of nation we live. Because some of we don't tire, we don't tire so. Now that make we decide for be part of the NGC party, the National Grand Coalition. With main fundamental objective now that party day are for bring progress in your life. Fix the problems the politicians they don't create. Make let your life progress, let your family progress, let your village progress, let your chiefdom progress, and let your entire district and nation progress. So the question is how we go able to achieve that. First, now the leadership. Once we change the leadership, we get a transformational team where they care for you. We they begin focus on the three fundamental pillars. Unity. Where we founding fathers then lead we to independence, then say we want to establish a nation that is united. So unity is number one. Over the past 60 years, the only thing where APs and SLPP don't deliver to we, tribalism, regionalism, you do me, I do you, fight here, fight there, it don't lead we to civil war. Civil war done, nana internal party, inter-party warfare. Now imagine what thing will happen if we not get the blunder for bring another APC come into power again. The entire nation will turn over because right now them bloody. They can't wait SLPP PAOPAS. Now if I know to SLPP, I don't want to get SLPP bad name. They tell you how the PAOPA don't victimize innocent people in another country. There. So unity are the fundamental pillar number one of the National Grand Coalition. That na the message we leader they preach, Dr. Kande Koleyumkela. The second fundamental objective of the National Grand Coalition na freedom. And this freedom, yeah, they talk about freedom from colonial rule. We founding fathers and don't achieve that. But when they talk about civic and political freedom, as well as economic freedom. When we talk about freedom, today, we constitution guarantee the freedom of speech, freedom of association, the freedom for let you go able to demonstrate and protest. Today, them freedom then they don't erode them so much that then get journalists them don't become a cahoot incorporated into the corrupt system. You get civilians them where they know get voice for let them go able for stand up for their right and speak to the issues. But the most important freedom na economic freedom. Today Sierra Leoneans are economic slaves na their own country. You go Ghana, na Ghanaians then they run the economy. You go Senegal, na Senegalese then they run the economy. You go Nigeria, na Nigerians they run the economy. You go Guinea next door, na Guineans then they run the economy. But when you come Salone, na foreigners and they run the economy. Why? Because there is a conspiracy between the politicians and foreigners for suck the economic blood of we people them. Years pass by, we great grandpa then na Kailaun, Kenny Mabo, and then side and them in the export cocoa and coffee, then get them money, then live good. We own great grandpa in that salmon area. Them in the export, them produce rice. Them in the export them, then get them money, then live good. They not depend on politics. They one day we will grow up na kono. The body small diamond. We papa them in the getter, then go sell, then relax, then buy them house, then sit down, then live good. Today, all them sectors and they don't die because of the destructive nature of politicians over the past 60 years. So the National Grand Coalition, they come for bring about a nationalistic approach to the fixing of the economic problems of our nation. If there is a contract for give out, we must make sure say that contract goes to a Sierra Leonean. No two-way about it. If you're not able for deliver on the contract to go set up an institution within the system of governance where they help you and prepare you so that the next contract you be able to deliver on you. If na contract where they far and beyond the effort and the reach of any Sierra Leonean, we can give to any company we're competent enough for deliver, even if na a foreigner. But we must make sure say Sierra Leonean get a percentage in that contract day. If there is a mansion built in Kailaun, a supermarket built in Sharaun, if now we own effort as a government, go able for make Sierra Leonean able for establish a supermarket in Kailaun, we will do it. If na factory with a bill na Pujahun, or Cambia, or Kono, or Kabala Falaba, or anywhere Tonkolili, you name it, Bont, Moyamba, whatever it takes for enable the average Sierra Leoneans and for rise economically, the National Grand Coalition will focus on that and make sure we deliver that. That's our promise. Economic freedom. Them mami that we don't do in a market for years and years and years. They don't sell, they don't manage for years. War don't can, they don't manage, they don't try. They get old, 30 they name for build one house for themselves. Because before they go sell the market, the profits, the foreigner and don't milk all the profit out and they get to nobody mami they go to map na tree to go sell under the National Grand Coalition. As long as you're ready for work hard, we will make sure we support you so you rise economically. The third pillar, one of the most important one, is justice. Because we founding fathers and say unity, freedom, and justice. The National Grand Coalition will ensure say justice prevail in the land. Today, if you get case, that way get political connection or you get deep pocket, you get money, now you go get right over you. Policeman can come and arrest you for anything. Before you know it, they arrest you for and don't lock you up in a cell. You no get nobody for can defend you. Pass Papa God save you. You go na court waiting and go lie per you and then go put per you, bam. Plenty of youth man and then a jail today. Some man out of desperation, then don't do certain thing them, then go lock them up, put them on remand for years. I'm a living witness, I know that. When other nations, they work hard for prepare their youth than 30, 40 years ago, so that at this time, themselves go able for rise, then become man and run them businesses, turn engineers, pilots, accountants, you name them, you able for build a nation. Like how they happen in Ghana, Nigeria, and other parts in Africa. Sierra Leone, the politicians then fail with to the point. Instead of we prepare, we youth them, a war. Now we subject them to. Man, they get talent inside salon today. But because of the failures of leadership of the country, that talent they go die with you, not get way for bill on them. I can always say, Bill Gates, if na salon he been born, that way turn billionaire today and around the world. In talent we get for established Microsoft, not him for die. So it's not about the talent. Our people have God-given talent, but it's the failure of leadership for help cultivate that talent day so they go employ in the interest of the nation and themselves. The National Grand Coalition, our party, we will deliver that and make sure say you're able for tap into your God-given creative talent, build your life, build your family, and build the nation. Meritocracy. Who that gets the knowledge, now you go get the position. We all know say any nation will not get justice, no go get peace. And any nation will not get peace, no go develop. So you see why we dey focus on unity, justice, and freedom, economic freedom. That's the National Grand Coalition. So if you get any reason for doubt as to why you for join NGC, this is just a tidbit of why. If you want to give you reason why you not for join APIS and SLPP anymore, the reasons are many, but like give one short one. If for 60 years, then fool we, after all these 60 years, APIS and SLPP as an institution, because not all the leadership no more, because any leadership we can go join that institution and they corrupt you, even Pope John Paul and raise them from the grave. They say like can't lead salon today if na APC, he lead salon on. Before he turn the president, he don't corrupt them. If na SLPP, before he even say I swear to the Bible or the Quran or the Bible for say me I will be a president, I do. You don't turn corruption down. So the institution is the problem. So that alone is enough reason for no say, if for 60 years they don't fool you generations after generation, then you have the opportunity for now say no, it's enough is enough. Now 3 things they will not change. God, where you say cum fire cum, be let it be, you know will ever change. Where God don't decrease until you know will change. And me and you know to God. The next one, now person we don't die and put her inside 6 feet, then lock her in a grave. We lock somebody for 6 feet, 10 years, he come back, he dig that grave, the way he lay and so you go meet him, you know go change. I mean, you know die too. The third one, we know they change. Now a fool where they follow APC from generation before him born, grandpa born, he follow APC, he die, then die. The same result, poverty over poverty, sickness and war, Ebola, now no more than they see. Then continue to follow, you are the biggest fool. A fool, now him go follow SLPP for 60 years, generation after generation, leader after leader, until they are scattered and now we don't see them now. They call themselves the paupanistas. Then they squander national resources. They don't wage a war against our economic souls as a people. With mineral resources, then they just auction onto foreigners where we youth and she don't hungry. Now a fool, now ain't go follow that in for 60 years. Now ain't no go ever change. A fool. Now the third category that no go ever change. But anyone where God don't bless with the wisdom for realizing for 60 years of deceit, enough is enough. You know, whoever join that wagon there. And if you're smarter enough, then you will become a member of the National Grand Coalition. Let we just join hands together as people that we don't tire with the lies and deceit. Together, we take over our country and fix the problems of politicians and don't create. Without much ado, I don't want to prolong this day also. From time to time, we will begin get discussions on that issue also. Let we analyze, educate ourselves and guide ourselves in terms of how to move the nation forward. This now Jesmed for the Mami Suma. I tell you thank you for your attention. Happy New Year to all. Happy New Year to your family. Everybody else. Thank you.